sun comes up till the moon's high in the sky. Love ya, oh, I'm gonna love ya from this day on until the day I die. Give me summer rain and give me chilly nights. You can give me that old long, lonesome road. Take away my stars and steal away my night. None of it matters when I've got you by my side. Oh, happy, you're making me happy. I'm bouncing like a little kangaroo. Singing, yeah, you got me singing. Hey, sweet little song that I just wrote for you. I ain't playing games and I know that you're the same, so I'll give myself to you. If you break my heart, it would tear me apart. But I know so much better than to expect that from you. Oh, it's different, I know that you're different. You're sweet as the sun on a shining summer's morn. So give me, won't you just give me sweet loving fresh off of the vine. My head was spinning, but you set me right. Now it's screwed on tight. You're kind to me, I'll be true indeed. 'Cause darling, you got everything that a man like me needs. Oh, burning, my heart is burning like a lamp that's full of amber kerosene. Dancing, loving, dancing like the biggest fool that anyone has ever seen. When the sun comes up till the moon's high in the sky. Love ya, oh, I'm gonna love ya from this day on until the day I die. I said from this day on until the day I die. Thanks a lot, folks. We are the Lark and the Loon. We are here from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. This is our first time being here in Los Angeles, so thanks a lot for coming out to the Mint. We're going to play some songs we wrote tonight. Here's a little something called Summer Song.
Summer star, please spare a wish for me. And when you fall from up where you are, be sure I will see. Will he wait to see what the evening brings? If he stays, send him away and let me go roaming. Those cool, dry wind September sands are slowly blowing in. The gentle leaves of August breezes slowly fleeting. Then he went down the road to the Roundup Inn. A rowdy bar where fans of radio stars go out for love, brawling and drinking. So stay awake, I must stay awake, because he'll be coming home to me. And I need to get away before he's home by daybreak and back to where my sleeping head should be. September sands are slowly blowing in. The gentle leaves of August breezes slowly fleeting. Summer star, please spare a little wish for me. And when you fall from up where you are, be sure I will see you falling out. Be sure I will see you falling out. Be sure I
about what I have seen and the places we could be. Would be oh so sweet, but I'm just looking up from down below. Well, if I had a string, well, I could pull you right on down to me, and you could tell me about the sun over the sea. And if I had a big balloon, well, I'd just float right on up to you, and it will be just me and you in that big old lonesome moon. And go just like this, and go. All about what I have seen and the places we could be. Would be oh so sweet, but I'm just looking up from down below.
I'm here up on a cloud.
I'm on the ground.
So far up on
you're up on a cloud. Just hoping someday you'll be mine.
You're whistling a tune, gazing at the moon, and I'm just hoping
someday you'll be mine.
oh, I'm just
Hoping someday you'll be mine.
Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot, folks. We've been traveling quite a bit the last few weeks. We went all the way up to Glacier National Park in Montana and came down through the coast. We've been through a lot of climates. You from there? That's a beautiful place. We always love it up there.
Beautiful.
It's cold up there now, though. There's a little traveling song. Sometimes you go to places and you probably shouldn't be there, and you realize a little bit too late. So that's what this song's about. It's called Turn Yourself Around.
Sometimes it takes years to figure it out.
I went on down to Houston.
I thought I had myself a plan.
I went on down to Houston.
I thought I'd join the big time band. I tried a kazoo, I tried the flute, I tried to fiddle the tin whistle too.
Well, if you're ever down in Houston, you better turn yourself around. I said, if you're ever down in Houston, you better turn yourself around. Well, I went on down to St. Paul. Thought I had myself a scheme. I went on down to St. Paul. I thought I might join that baseball team. Well, I tried third base, the outfield too. Tried the shortstop and the pitcher too. Well, if you're ever down in St. Paul, you better turn yourself around. I said, if you're ever down in St. Paul, you better turn yourself around.
Well, I went on down to St. Louis to have myself a time.
Well, I went on down to St. Louis
to make dollars out my dimes. Tried the blackjack tables, the slot machines, the high stakes room that took it all from me.
Well, if you're ever down in St. Louis, you better turn yourself around. I said, if you're ever down in St. Louis, you better turn yourself around. Well, I went on down to Chicago, thought I might get myself a drink. Well, I went on down to Chicago, man, they got me so drunk that I could not think. You see, they gave me wine, then they gave me beer, then they gave me whiskey, then Everclear. Now, if you're ever down in Chicago, you better turn yourself around. I said, if you're ever down in Chicago, you better turn yourself around. I went down to New York City just for a day or two. I went down to New York City, but I stayed the whole year through. Until I woke up ballin'. Worst of all, I was in someone's trunk. If you're ever in New York City, you better turn yourself around. I said, if you're ever in New York City, yeah, you better turn yourself around. to the country, thought I'd get myself some rest. I went out to the country, I found I liked it there the best. New York, Houston, Chicago to St. Paul, St. Louis, take the best of you. Well, if you're ever out in the country, then you best just settle down. I said, if you're ever out in the country, yeah, then you best just settle down.
Thanks for that, folks. That story's a little bit true. Some of those stories are, at least. But we do live out in the Ozarks. So we live out in a little cabin there where we recorded our debut album, which is sitting over there. It's called Songbirds and Fog. And we did all of it in the peace and quiet of the woods. I'm going to play a little song off of it right here. It's a little tale about a thieving guitar player called Jonny and Mari.
Full of coins. He didn't speak the language, so he couldn't read the signs. He just followed arrows, and those arrows led to lines. Lines composed of sailors, prostitutes, and beggars, runaways, hiding away, people young and old. Jonny and his one-man band just stood there with guitar in hand. He didn't understand the land that he had ventured to, so he hopped on board a ferry where he met a girl named Mari. She was all alone with her guitar as Jonny was, and they couldn't go speaking what was walking around, so the two of them took a seat on the ground, pulled out their guitars and played the only common sounds they knew. Strumming and picking as the people gathered round, but it wasn't long before they couldn't keep their feet flat on the ground. The music led to stomping and a clapping to the rhythm of the sound. Oh, and they couldn't go speaking what was spoken around, so the two of them stayed right there on the ground, playing their guitars to the only common sounds they knew. Solid ground, the crowd dispersed into the town. There were just two kids, guitars in their hands, and the money they had earned. Jonny snatched it all and began to run, shot poor Mari with his gun, and left her there to die all alone. And since she couldn't go speaking what was spoken around, he hopped off that ferry and strolled into town, sat himself down on the ground. So if you ever see Jonny and his one-man band walking through a foreign land with a book bag and guitar in hand and a pocket full of coins, don't play a guitar, don't stay too long, though you think that the two of you might get along. He'll cheat you any way he can find. Look out for those guys with guitars. They might cheat you in the end.
stars shining bright in the sky. It's flirting there with that twilight. I have no one beside me tonight, but the cool breeze, it's gonna treat me just fine. The hillsides have been fading out of sight, but soon I'll be watching the tide. And these long roads I've traveled, I have traveled alone. I've unraveled myself down to the bone. And I will let that dust settle, and I will let them weeds grow. So when you see fresh tracks, you'll know I have gone. You can find your smokes, you can find your whiskey, even your beer. I tell you what, you can find just about anything that you just might need when you're way out here. But me, I'll just lay it all out on the trail, where your sorrows and your heartaches all become tales. And so it's cornbread, bit of honey tonight, while the coals play their concert out in that firelight. These long roads I've traveled, I have traveled alone. I've unraveled myself down to the bone. And I will let that dust settle, and I will let them weeds grow. So when you see fresh tracks, you'll know I have gone. Day breaks on the morning dove song. Yeah, the two of us know that we best be moving along. Morning's brought me songbirds and fog, but it'll be quiet and it'll be clear before too long. I am no wanderer and I am not lost. I'm just fighting to stay out in front of the frost. And these long roads I've traveled, I have traveled alone. I've unraveled myself down to the bone. And I will let that dust settle, and I will let them weeds grow. So when you see fresh tracks, you know I have gone. Say when you see fresh tracks, you'll know I have gone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It's a song called Long Roads. I started writing that when I was about 20 or 21. And about 4 or 5 years later, I sat down with Rock at the dinner table, and she finished it for me.
He was going to throw it out. I said, oh, no, you're not.
She gave it that extra punch, you know. Here's another one of ours, this little something called Under the Light of the Moon.
There's a pictograph of languages infused, and it spells sail on, sail on. Well, that water's getting high, and that tide's about to drive, yet I sail on, sail on. There's a cloud-swept sky, fighting them stars shining so bright, yet I sail on, sail on. You were born out on the prairie, and I was born in the land of the Loon. Yet our lives just merged themselves together under the light of the moon. Spare this this distance and silence your hymns of sorrow. I have come home, come home. Well, I never forgot her with my time out on the water. Oh, I've come home, come home. And though I couldn't dream without you in my dead yet restless sleep, I'd wish to come home, come home. Make a wish out on the prairie, and I'll make one to see you soon. May our thoughts all be tied together under the light of the moon. So grab them ropes and haul them sails away. Don't you let go, let go. See, my heart no longer aches and my sorrows I can shake if I just let go, let go. So next I see you smile, I'm gonna hold you for a while, and I won't let go, let go. Listen to the meadowlark on the prairie, and you can hear the calling of the loon. It matters not where we are upon this rock, so long as we're under the light of the moon. Under the light of the moon.
Well, we've had a blast up here on this stage. There's plenty of awesome music that's about to happen, as I'm sure you all know. So we got one more song for you, and this one goes out to all of you. This one we have on a little 45 RPM record sitting over there. So if you're into vinyl, it's a lathe record. It's a plastic cut record, hand cut by someone, which is kind of cool. So if you want to geek out with us about your record collection, you can come talk to us. We'll talk to you all about it. It's a song called Time for Moving On.
Wind up my watch and golden chain. Wind up my watch and golden chain. Wind up my watch and golden chain. I've got to be on time. I've got to catch that train. I haven't been here long, but now it's that time for moving on. And if you miss me when I'm gone, said if you miss me when I'm gone, well, if you miss me when I'm gone, please don't try to find that train that I am on. I haven't been here long, but now it's that time for moving on. If you need to remember me some way, said if you need to remember me some way, well, if you find a need to remember me some way, you could spill a little wine where I'm singing here today. I haven't been here long, but now it's that time for moving on. And I'm gonna change my banjo strings. I'm gonna change my banjo strings. I'm gonna change my strings. I'm gonna get them all in tune. And before I leave that door, I'm gonna sing one more song for you. I haven't been here long, but now it's that time for moving on. But I've got just one more thought before I go. Said I've got one more thought before I go. Well, I've got one more thought before I go. I just want you to know I'll think about you down the road. I haven't been here long, but now it's that time for moving on. Wind up my watch and golden chain. Wind up my watch and golden chain. Wind up my watch and golden chain. I've got to be on time. I've got to make that final train. I haven't been here long, but now it's that time for moving on. Oh, it's coming, yeah, now it's that time for moving on.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thank you so much.
We're the Lark and the Loon. See you next time.